Good evening. I welcome the intentions of this report and would look forward to seeing it in action. I would also like to see the same level of support being offered as a standard to everyone fleeing conflict, no matter where they are from. Sadly, I'm sure there will be other situations in the future. So, sticking with Ukraine, Britain has a long, proud tradition of giving sanctuary to those fleeing violence and persecution. I am glad to see that the people of Wokingham Borough are prepared to welcome these refugees. For several weeks now, I've had residents asking how can they help. It seems to most people, donate money, maybe register a host and then wait. But what are these refugees? But where are these refugees that we're expecting? Speaking to a resident who is originally from Hungary and has recently returned from Budapest, where she spent some time volunteering with a UN-related charity at the train station, let me share some of what she told me was about working with these refugees. Over 90% of the Ukrainians arriving in Hungary are women and children, the rest being a small number of elderly and disabled men. The children have not been in school for more than a month now, and along with their families, they've been traumatized by what they are having to flee. Family members have often been left behind, and very often there's no way to contact them. She described to me a train arriving late one night with hundreds of children on board from an orphanage. There are often desperate pregnant women, some giving birth on the trains themselves, along with many women carrying newborns. They usually did not have nappies or any of the practical things you would need for a new baby. She talked about an elderly man she looked after who was a wheelchair user. All he had was the clothes he was wearing and his cap that he was carrying on his lap. He arrived in Hungary with absolutely nothing else. In fact, many were just arriving with little more than just the clothes they were wearing, and maybe a few belongings hastily grabbed at the last minute. They do not have documentation, money, contacts, or any kind of plan of where to go. In amongst all of this, she worked with 2 Dutch volunteers who arrived with a hired bus with the simple message of who wants to come to the Netherlands? No form filling or red tape. This resident is returning to do more volunteering in Hungary in early April, and we really need some way to provide practical support for these volunteers on the ground. So here in the UK, we have people who really want to help, but why are the refugees not coming? Well, here's the problem. They have to fill out an online form that is only available in English. These people have no access to the internet and may not have enough English to negotiate a visa application process without help. You need to upload a copy of your Ukrainian passport, assuming you have one. You need to have a UK sponsored family and upload their passport details at the same time as you submit your application. How on earth is someone without contacts in the UK supposed to find this? You then need to have somewhere to wait while the government processes your application. I hope you can agree that this process is unwieldy and does not match the scale of the situation we are facing. Other countries seem to acknowledge that these people fleeing are in an extreme situation and may not have all the documentation, contacts, money or anything else. I do hope the UK government can quickly realise this and sort this situation out, please. Thank you.